Okay, TikTok. A lot of y'all, when I'm doing my live, said, "Oh, you could read me bedtime stories anytime, any night." So I said, "Well, you know what? Everybody wants a bedtime story. I got some bedtime stories. I'll just do a series of them. Start out with that. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start out with Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Now, we didn't ever know bears lived in houses. We thought they lived in dens, caves, whatever. But evidently, these bears lived in a proper house, had a kitchen, a living room, bedrooms, everything. But anyway, so what happened was, I'm going to tell y'all this story. And it's got two endings because they got a new ending that's a lot nicer than the ending that I grew up with. But I'll tell you both endings when I get there. So anyway, so there's Goldilocks. This is what this is about. And she was a little old girl, and she skipped around, going out through the woods, and just seeing what all was out there. But, there was these three bears. There's a mama bear, there's a papa bear, and a little old baby bear. Now, that mama bear had made some porridge one day. Now, y'all know what porridge is. It's kind of like oatmeal or cream of wheat. It's not that good. I don't recommend it. But anyway, let you put some fruit and stuff in it, make it taste a little better. But so she made some porridge and she put it out there on the plates, and Papa Bear and Baby Bear said, "Oh, Mama, oh, it's so hot." And Mama Bear tried. She said, "Oh, it is too hot. We can't eat it yet." So they said, "Well, let's go out in the forest and look for berries or something." So they did. They headed out there in the forest, and they was out there for a while, letting that there porridge cool down. Well, what had happened was, while they was gone, here come little old Goldilocks, and she just looked in there, looked in the house, and she smelled that porridge, and she was hungry. Oh, she was so hungry. So she just eased up in their house, because they didn't have no locks on the doors. They bears. Ain't nobody gonna come in your house when you're a bear. But anyway, old Goldilocks run off up in there and just was gonna eat their porridge, because she was hungry. She been frolicking in the woods all day. So she got in there and she tried old Papa Bear's porridge, and she said, "Oh, that's too hot." And then she tried Mama Bear's porridge. She said, "That's a little too cold." Then she tried Baby Bear's porridge. She said, "Oh, that's just right." Oh, Lord. She ate it all up, every bit of his porridge. And then she said, "I think I'll go in here and sit down for a little spell in the living room." So she went there, and first thing she did was she sat in old Papa Bear's chair. She said, "Oh, this chair's too hard." And then she sat in Mama Bear's chair. She said, "This chair is too soft." So then she sat in little old Baby Bear's chair. And she said, "Oh, this one's just right." And she sat there and rocked and broke that damn chair down. Just broke that chair. Oh, she got up and she said, "Well, you know what I'll do? I'll go in here and take a little nap, a little night, you know what I'm saying?" So she goes off in their bedroom there. First thing she does, she got old Papa Bear's bed. She said, "Oh, this bed's too scratchy, too itchy." Then she got Mama Bear bed. She said, "Oh, this bed too lumpy." Then she got little old Baby Bear bed. She said, "Oh, this bed's just right." So she laid down, went to sleep. Well, along come them bears coming back. And they come in the house out, and they looked at that. They sat down at their porridge, and Papa Bear said, "Somebody been eating my porridge." And Mama Bear said, "Somebody been eating my porridge too." And little Baby Bear said, "Somebody been eating my porridge and ate it all up." And cried a little bit. Well, they said, "Well, that's okay. Let's go ahead and sit down in the chairs." Well, Papa Bear, he sat down in his chair. He said, "Somebody been sitting in my chair." Mama Bear sat in hers. She said, "Somebody been sitting in my chair too." Little Baby Bear, he said, "Well, somebody been sitting in my chair and they broke it all down." He crying again. And so he said, "Well, that's okay. Let's go take a little nap now. Let's go take a little nap." So they go in there, sure enough. Papa Bear gets in his bed. He said, "Somebody been laying in my bed." And Mama Bear said, "Somebody been laying in my bed too." And Baby Bear, he said, "Somebody been laying in my bed and they broke it. And there she is. And there she is. Oh, Lord, there she is." And Goldilocks heard him and jumped up and run out the door. Run out there in the forest. Well, now the first ending was the bears went out there. This is the ending that's now, because everybody's a little bit sensitive. So the bears went out there. They found Goldilocks and invited her to come back and have some porridge with her and sit around and watch television in the living room. But now, when I was a boy, they went out there in that forest and they killed that bitch. They killed her dead. There wasn't no more Goldilocks. But that's how my mama told me. And she said, now go to sleep. So there's that one. I'll come back with Little Red Riding Hood and maybe the Three Pigs. And I don't know what else. I have to look and remember these stories because there's a lot of little old bedtime stories. So until the next time, Big Daddy D Abbott just told you a bedtime story. So y'all go to sleep now.